Hello friends, Miss Baginske here again with another story for you today. We have a special guest. Are you ready for him? It's Pointy Pig! Yes, Pointy Pig misses you all very much and decided that she needed to make an appearance. So, Pointy Pig is one of our reading strategies. And what does Pointy Pig tell us to do? What do you tell us to do? Point, 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 dab. That's right. Pointy Pig tells us to point to all of the words as we read so we don't miss any of them, yeah? We have to point to every word so we make sure we're reading what it says, not what it wants us to say. All right, Pointy Pig, can you go take a seat so I can read them today's story? All right, let's go. Pointy Pig, you sit there and listen too. So today, we're reading a story called How to Grow Happiness, a Jerome the Gnome adventure. The author is Kelly DiPucchio, and the illustrator is Matt Kaufenberg. And I just like this book so much. I think the illustrations are just so cute. All right, How to Grow Happiness. We'll take a look at that cute little birdie. Oh, and look at Jerome's house. You can see his little gnome hat in there. How cute. I'm kicking Mabel's house over here. Warble flew through the garden of wonder into Jerome's open window. I brought you something special today, she chirped. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Jerome examined the tiny black seed resting on the window ledge. What kind of seed is that? Asked the curious inventor. Warble smiled proudly. It's a seed of happiness, she declared. Jerome, being a collector of treasures and trinkets, was very interested. He reached for a glass jar on the shelf and emptied the contents into his hand. I'll trade you this bit of red yarn for that seed, he said to his small friend. Warble looked pleased. That yarn will be perfect for my spring nest, she sang. Thank you. She scooped up her new treasure and flew away. Jerome dropped the seed into his empty jar. He sat at his table, waiting to feel happy. When nothing happened, he tapped impatiently on the glass. Ding, ding, ding. Still nothing. Jerome became frustrated and shook the jar. The tiny seed bounced up and down, but Jerome didn't feel a hint of happiness. He turned to Okie, his pet acorn. I think Warble gave me a broken seed, he grumbled. A broken seed? Where? Asked Nutilda as she burst through the front door. Beamer, the robot, followed close behind. Jerome showed his jar with the seed inside to his friends. It's not broken, insisted Beamer. He pointed to his solar panel. It just needs a little sun to work, like me. He could be right, said the squirrel. Jerome agreed. He took his jar outside, placed the seed on a rock in the hot sun, and counted to 10. He sighed loudly. I'm still not feeling happy. Neither am I, snapped Sir Surly. You woke me up from my nap, and that seed of yours is getting too hot. It needs water. Of course, Jerome said to the turtle. Why didn't I think of that? He tossed the seed into the pond. Boing, boing, boing. Good heavens, cried Sherwin Wigglesworth, inching his way towards the shore. Not that much water. The worm climbed up on the rock. I know a thing or two about gardening, he boasted. Your seed needs dirt, but not just any dirt. Dirt with eggshells, coffee grounds, and banana peels. Jerome smirked. Who knew a little seed could eat so much? He fished the seed out of the pond, then covered it with dirt and his morning trash. Aroma joined the circle of friends. What's everybody looking at? She asked. Warble gave Jerome a broken seed of happiness, and we're trying to fix it, Nutilda explained to the skunk. We've tried sun, said Beamer. And water, said Sir Surly. And dirt, said Sherwin. But I still don't feel very happy, Jerome complained. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling angry with Warble for taking my red yarn and giving me a worthless seed. Oh, poor Warble, she looks so sad. My goodness. Oh dear, whimpered Aroma, accidentally spraying her scent. Aroma didn't care for unpleasant situations. They made her nervous. Glinda, the butterfly fairy, fluttered over to the troubled group. You all forgot something important, she chimed in. What's that? Asked Jerome, feeling more discouraged than ever. Love. The best things always grow from love, she said, disappearing over the bramble bush. Jerome thought about what Glinda said. He suddenly felt compassion for the tiny, helpless seed, who must be feeling lonely buried beneath the heap of dirt and trash. I'll be right back, he told his friends. Jerome returned with a jar filled with his favorite stones. He placed the stones around his makeshift garden. There, Jerome smiled. I must admit, I'm feeling a teensy bit happy. Jerome tended his seed every day, making sure it got just the right amount of sun, water, food, and love. He watched a short green sprout grow into a long green vine. As the vine grew, his happiness grew and grew until one day... Friends! Jerome called out cheerfully. Come quickly! Jerome's friends gathered around him. Look, he exclaimed, pointing to his garden. The tiny black seed had grown into giant watermelons. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Jerome apologized to Warble. It's okay, said the bird. Sometimes growing happiness takes a little hard work and patience. And sun, and water, and dirt, and love. Don't forget the love. The friends laughed and enjoyed a summer picnic in the Garden of Wonder. They each went home that day with their own seeds of happiness. The end. And just take a look at this illustration. Aren't these characters so cute? I think the turtle's my favorite. Look at his cute little grumpy face, though the squirrel with the hat is pretty adorable too. Which one's your favorite? Make sure you tell me below. I want to know which one of these characters you think is the coolest or cutest. All right, friends. That was How to Grow Happiness, and I hope you enjoyed it. It is springtime now, so we should start seeing more plants growing, and maybe you're lucky enough to have some seeds of your own that you can plant, right? Miss Baginske loves plants. She loves gardening. I have some plants of my own. Now you can probably see one right back there. That's my fiddle leaf fig plant, one of my favorites. So, someone wants to say bye before we go today. Pointy Pig, go ahead and wave bye. We miss you very, very much. We're sending you all the love we have. We're thinking about each and every one of you. And pretend Pointy Pig is you right now. And I'm giving you a big, big hug because I miss you so much, right? All right. You have a good day. Do something fun. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time. Bye.